Welcome back to another episode of Guitar Talk with Todd here at Todd Beebe Music. Thank you so much for checking in and joining me. Please hit that subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. You know I appreciate that, and thank you to each and every one of you that does subscribe. I really appreciate it. Love having you all on board with me. Please find me on Facebook at Todd Beebe Music. We have all things guitar going on here, music memorabilia, artist interviews, lessons, TV tray sessions where we're just talking about anything related to music. We're starting to go live on YouTube now, so get on board with us. We love having you all here with us for sure. Today we have another awesome guitar review. This is a beautiful 2004 Heritage H-535. We've had a couple of these on the show before. Put the links below. We had a Silverburst Argentine Gray. That's the only one in the world that was ever that color. We have a Sunburst, vintage tobacco Sunburst, early model. That was a 1988 Heritage guitar. Real quick, I always like to tell the story. Started out in Kalamazoo, Michigan in 1985. They were former Gibson employees that stayed behind when Gibson moved to Nashville. They started putting out the H-535 in 1987. The first ones came out, like I said, check out the link below to a review we did of a 1988. So that was definitely a early one, only the second year. This is actually a 2004. H-535 is a beautiful model, semi-hollow, so it's got a block of wood in the center. A lot of people think these are going to be really light because they are semi-hollow, but this is a beast. This has some weight to it. Beautiful maple top and back here with the curly maple on there in Neptune blue. They called this. Just beautiful, and we always have talked about this before. Heritage used to do the matching wood pick guard, and I wish they would bring that back. I always love that, and the color on this is just fantastic. The Heritage Mother of Pearl, silkscreen, the Heritage, not Mother of Pearl. Schaller tuners on here, which do the job. Fantastic. Rosewood fingerboard with the dot inlays. And like we said, we got the curly maple top and back here. We'll get more close-ups of this in the case. I have Seymour Duncan 59s in here. We have an ABR1 style two-pneumatic bridge here and stop bar tailpiece. Typical stuff that you would have. Color on this is just beautiful. I love this blue. It just pops, especially I'm trying to get it to hit the light there. These 535s are just great. Like I said, a lot of people are surprised, or if you play like an ES335, which is the Gibson equivalent, a lot of times these are very heavy, as is this one, and a lot of people think because they're semi-hollow they're going to be really light, but they do pack some weight to it. I mean, truth be told, this is not too much lighter than some of the, H150s or H157s we've had on this show. So they do pack some weight to them, but you get those beautiful, acoustic properties going on here with it, because you do have the F holes already, so you get some natural acoustic sounds going on here with this already. Old Fleetwood Mac there, Danny Kerwin, although the sun is shining. And just a beautiful, beautiful guitar. Great tones out of these Seymour Duncan 59s. They do call this an H-535 Classic. And years ago, I always used to see that on a lot of Heritage models. And I always be like, what is the difference with like an H-535 and an H-535 Classic? Or you'd see it on H-150s and whatnot. So what that means is there's different pickups than what were traditionally going on during that time in the mid 2000s and early 2000s. Heritage was pretty much almost exclusively using Schaller. Like I said, these are Schaller tuners here on the back. I can see the Schaller logo on the back of the tuners. And so if they didn't use Schaller pickups and replace them with like Duncan 59s or Seth Lovers or something else like that, then usually they would list it as like a classic model. So if you see classic in a older Heritage from like the 2000s, you pretty much know right away that it does not have Schaller pickups in it, and that's why they're calling it that. All right, so as far as louder, rock, don't let these guitars fool you. They look more, a lot of people think they're just specifically jazz, blues, maybe country. But you can play some great rock on these things too. So I mean, it definitely lights up when you want it to. Yes, I mean, you get all the tonal variations you could want out of a guitar like this, because like I said, it has the acoustic properties already going on with the F-holes and being semi-hollow, and then you throw these Duncan 59s in there. I mean, there's not really a tone you can name that you can't get out of this thing. Just awesome, awesome, awesome stuff. Alright, so let's get a close-up of this in the case and check all this hardware and everything else out we have going on here. Here we go. Okay, so here is the case for the Heritage H-535 in Neptune Blue 2004. Definitely the period correct case with the Heritage old school font on there. This is exactly what you would have gotten with this in 2004. Let's open this up here and take a look. There is that beautiful Neptune Blue. That just looks awesome. I know I've said this a million times, but I'm going to say it again. I just love those old school pick guards that Heritage would do in the wood like that to match the color. I really wish they would bring that back. That was just awesome. Like we said, this is what they call a 535 Classic, which means that it does not have the Schaller pickups in it, which would have been period correct at that time. That these did come out of the factory, though. That's why it's called a Classic, because they're usually replaced with something else, usually Duncan 59s or Seth Lover pickups or something like that. You know, a Seymour Duncan model usually, and in this case, these are Duncan 59s. We got an ABR1 style 2-pneumatic bridge there with a stop bar tailpiece, 3-way toggle, 2-volume, 2-tone, all the classic stuff you would have here on a 535. Like I said, that Neptune blue is just awesome. I just love the look of that color. That's just so cool. Rosewood fingerboard there with the dot inlays. Let's go up the neck here slow. And then when we get to the headstock, nothing out of the ordinary here. Just what you'd have on a traditional 535. Got the silk screen, the Heritage, and those are Schaller tuning machines on there. Let's flip her over and take a look at the back. Okay, so on the back, there's the close-up of the Schaller tuning machines right there, which, like I said, are definitely period correct. Nice Neptune blue on the back of that mahogany neck there. This is in fantastic shape, too. This is a 2004 model, and, man, no nicks or anything on this. Get that gorgeous maple back there, too, with that blue flame. It just looks so cool. We've got Schaller strap locks on here. I've been told that those are, you know, the original. They came out of the factory like that, which is a common thing a lot of times. If this was a one-off order or something like that, Heritage would go ahead and throw those on and they work fine. But we don't really care one way or the other because we are powered by Straptight on this show. Throw on a Straptight, it will go right over that Schaller style lock or any other kind. Quit dropping your guitars, quit altering your guitars, throw on a Straptight and you are done. All right, let's flip her over and take a look at the side here like we always do. Okay, so there is the output jack, nothing out of the ordinary there. Scroll down, get a shot of that nice aged yellow binding with the rear Schaller strap lock there, which again, we'll just have a Straptight thrown right over that and it works perfect. Like I said, that blue just pops so cool against that yellow aged binding. I mean, that's just awesome. Okay, so one more full case shot there of the Neptune Blue 2004 Heritage H-535. Just beautiful. I mean, I just love that color on a 535. That just looks fantastic right out of Kalamazoo, Michigan. All right, so let's take this for a test drive, do some slide, cleaner stuff, turn it up, crank it, let these Seymour Duncan 59s crank and get the true tone out of them like we always do. Check it out. Here we go. Okay, everyone, so there is the beautiful Neptune Blue H-535 from Heritage Guitar in Kalamazoo, Michigan, 2004. Just a beautiful, beautiful piece. Thank you so much to our private owner for bringing this in today, letting us do a review. Thank you all so much for being on board with me today. Please hit that subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. Find me on Facebook at Todd Beebe Music, and thank you all who are on board with me. I look forward to meeting more and more of you as we do our Facebook and YouTube lives here more and more. We're going to be picking up on those, so get on board with us, and I really, really appreciate all of you that already are on board with me, so thank you so much. Stay safe and love your dogs, and we will see you again. Take care.